We stay in KwaZulu-Natal as we take you to the residents of KwaCutshwayo, where our reporter Tshegohaco is stationed in KwaZulu-Natal, calling for urgent assistance for the Hlophe family. 8 of the family members who were washed away during the heavy rains last week. Only the mother has been found, who was buried during the week. But residents and the family believe more can be done to assist. Our reporter Tshegohaco Moagi is there. Tshegohaco, we've been hearing from the police minister speak to some of the problems in KwaZulu-Natal as the tragedy that has unfolded now has a ripple effect when it comes to people now safeguarding their belongings. And the stories and the voices of KwaZulu-Natal are still there to speak about the trauma that they're experiencing. Tell us about your story.
Well, absolutely, Mpho. Good afternoon to you. So we've had conversations with the family members here, the Hlophe family members that are left, and they have really just spoken about their trauma, unable to sleep at night, that they have to now hold each other to ensure that, they are able to somehow sleep. They try and have conversations in the evenings, but when they hear any sound, they really are reminded of that fateful evening on Monday evening, when they lost 8 of their family members. Also, just to let you know that the neighbors of the Hlophe family were also washed away or buried by their home. 4 of them are still missing, meaning that we've got 11 people in this area that I'm currently in that are missing here. But the residents are saying that more definitely can be done, more should be done to ensure that they are able to recover the family here. But to join me now, I'm joined by Nomsa Sizani. She's a resident here of this area, and she actually has assisted us to get into this area this morning. Sis Nomsa, thank you so much for your time. Let's start off with the concern that you have. Uguba, this family, they have not found their loved ones yet.
This is very painful, if I can say. It's so sad, so traumatizing. As neighbors and as a friend of the family, I am also traumatized because of this situation. Because this family has been in the situation since from that Monday, but still now they didn't receive any help from anybody. They are on their own here. They don't have clothes to wear. They don't have food to eat. They don't even have water. They are using dirty water from the same river that took their parents. They are in a trauma. They can't even sleep at night. We are also worried as friends and family. We are also worried that what's going to happen, because these bodies has been buried here since from Monday up until here. We are not getting any help from anybody. Even our government, we think that our government is failing us. Our government is not doing enough to give help to these people. Because policemen, they came here. They only came with the dogs that they take here, but they didn't say any word from the family. They said, we are coming back. But they didn't come back. The ward councillors, they are not coming to this family to see the situation here in the family. We are very disappointed about our leaders that we have elected. These are our leaders. They should have been here since from day one, because we need these bodies to be rescued from here. This is so traumatizing to the family to know that their children are still here. They are still going to dig them and bury them. This situation here is so traumatizing. The worst part, we were listening to the SABC TV yesterday. While we were watching the news, we heard that the Premier Sihle Zikalala, he spoke about the Dazanuk family, that 9 people are still missing and 2 bodies are found, which is not the truth, because here 11 people are still missing here. Only 1 family member has been buried on Wednesday. So we are still looking for any help. We feel like our government is not doing enough. Our president have mentioned that this is a national disaster, but we don't see any help that is coming from the government itself. We need any help that we could get to rescue these people here.
Now, we do know, when we spoke to some of the family, they also just mentioned briefly for us that there are children as well that are buried here. Just be brief for us about how this makes you feel that 6 children are here.
As a parent, it makes me so traumatized, and it makes me so angry that small children from the age of 10 to 0, they are still buried here, and nobody cares about that. It makes me very angry as a parent, because I am also a parent,